podcast in the land. We're talking about they going in on Whoopi Goldberg like she really said something. I'm not defending Whoopi Goldberg at all, but I'm just saying she didn't say nothing wrong. But this is a good article. I want to see how they're going to spin it, though. It says Whoopi Goldberg isn't the problem. I'm worried about Nazi marches and Colleyville hostages. Y'all know it was just a Nazi march in Florida. Ain't nobody saying nothing about it, right? Y'all know that? Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll be right back on QP Podcast.
Early in the morning, wake your goat mouth ass up.
Till slide, till key. Okay. This is the Keep It P podcast where we take news, situations, everyday occurrences, and indeed we show how one could have and could not have been keeping it P. And I'm not trying to tell you what to think. I'm trying to show you how to think. That's the reason why I bust down the articles the way I do. You understand? Okay, now
dig now.
You get me now, boy. So this one I thought was funny. First they're gonna blast her in the media, and then they're gonna turn right back around and I don't know. What's up, Tia? It says January was traumatic month for American Jews. Was it? Four Jewish hostages were taken in Colleyville, Texas. 2 Nazi marches were held in Florida in broad daylight that included taunts of anti-Semitism slurs like Moss, Art Sperling's graphic novel about the Holocaust was banned in Tennessee school districts. Every time I check Twitter, Jews, anti-Semitism, Nazi, or Holocaust is trending. No, it's not. Y'all lying. But I can tell you something. You can tell who run things, because I'm talking about this is even worse than the fake Asian wave crime that we had. What's up, Mom? So now they going super soft down there. They just had the hardest time, and every time I look around, it's just Nazis trolling. Like, shut up! Ain't none of that happened. I ain't heard nothing about nothing until Whoopi Goldberg said something. I know y'all got Nick Cannon's ass out the paint. I remember that.
Got him right together. But now they on his heels about anything. Oh, you having another shorty? Nick Cannon's a bad guy.
You said you can't see me, Mom? Why can't you see me? Let me look at the stream. Oh, there I go. Okay.
Nick Cannon's a bad
guy. So it goes on to say, and the Whoopi said that the Holocaust was not about race, because it wasn't. In terms of what we think about what race is, like she said, it was 2 white people. So in fact, indeed, she was correct, because she said it was, about man being inhumane to man. But what Professor Black Truth so eloquently broke down is, and Jason Black it's not the problem of what she said, it's the problem of she thought she had the right to say it. So what they're saying is Black people don't get to call, they don't get to say what other people is. So you can't say a Jew's a white person, because they like to flip the switch on and off whenever they want to. Sometimes they want to. No, actually, let me take that back. They utilize being white for benefits and privileges. They separate themselves for benefits and privileges. So they play both. They play both sides. Actually, just like Mexicans. Mexicans play to both sides. Mexicans.
Original Jew is Black, for the record,
though. Mexican, and they admitted that they was admitting that original Jews came from like Ethiopia and all of this whole shit I've been hearing lately. But Mexicans are a good example of playing both sides. Mexicans will sit there and tell you, "I'm brown. I'm brown. I'm a brown skin. I'm not." But then when they go fill out the application or the loan, They're checking Caucasianes. Caucasian. They don't put other. They put Caucasian. Same prime example. It says it wasn't about. Whoopi said that it wasn't about race because the Nazis and the Europeans were both murdered were white. I agree.
That's fact.
Now, the person in this article says, I disagree, but I still listened. So this person in this article, who wrote this? Bonnie J. Becker. I don't know who Bonnie J. Becker is, but she sounded like she's really...
Come on now. Weekend Becker.
Yeah, she sounded real apologetic on the U.S. side of the game. It said, but I listened, and I understand why she said it. Race is a social construct defined by people. Hold up. Did you say you disagree and then turn right around and say that she was right, but you just disagree just to disagree?
Wow.
She said, I listen. She said, race is a social construct defined by people in time and a place. In most America in 2020,
hack my phone.
Somebody hacked your phone?
Man, had all kind of Mexican stuff playing, fam. You just heard it.
What was that? Yeah, what was that?
Man, the likey hacked my joint, fam. I was going live, and then somebody was able to bust in, fam. You started talking about the Mexicans, fam, and fam busted in with the Mexican music, cuz I couldn't turn it down. I couldn't turn it off.
Wow.
I just had to shut down the whole broadcast.
Weird. It says race is a social construct defined by people in a time and a place. In most America in 2022, white Jews are seen as white.
I thought you said they weren't white. You said you don't agree.
Hey, look, in Nazi Germany in 1939, Jews were persecuted as an inferior race. How could they? And they the same race, though.
Yeah, but this is my point about that. Just because somebody calls you something doesn't mean you're that. So you called them a race. That don't mean that they're... So we're just going to go with what they said. They're a race. I thought you were a religion. So you called them a race. These people who were filled with hate and whatever, such animals and savages, they called you a name. You like, yep, that's it. That's what we are. We're a race.
Well, he said, I'm not shocked when a black woman with a first-hand experience of racism on a show called The View expressed her view on Monday that Jews are not a race. It's not. Isn't that a religion?
I thought Judaism was a religion. Judaism. I thought that was a religion. Okay. And I thought if you were from Israel, then you were like an Israelite. You know what I'm saying? Which I don't know. I thought Israeli. Israeli. I thought if you're from Israel, you're Israeli. So I thought that was like a race, a nationality. I thought Judaism was a religion.
That's what I'm under the understanding of. I don't get, they just teeter this slippery slope on this extra shit. I don't get. It says we are diverse in my opinion and background. While people of Ashkenazi Jewish origin descend from a small number of individuals, there are Jews of every skin color and degree of observance.
So how can you be a race? You're just proving how you're not a race. You just said there are different races all in Judaism. Right, so you're not a race. Right.
This is a classic, I'm white and I say so.
The KK, Dub S considers us monkeys. Does that make us monkeys? Oh, yep, that's a group of monkeys. They're monkeys. So everybody start calling black people monkeys.
Shout out to Joe Rogan.
S calls us monkeys.
Shout out to Joe Rogan.
Come on, man.
You little bastard.
You stuck that in there.
Right. But Whoopi was both incorrect and deeply insensitive to remove the context of hateful Nazi doctrine about race. No, because y'all do that to us all the time.
So Joe Rogan could call you a monkey or drop the N-bomb on you and nothing happens. But Whoopi said being Jewish is not a race. And she got suspended.
She didn't even say that. What she said was
two white people.
She said no. What she said was it wasn't about race. It was about two people being, fucked up to each other. And that's the truth. In essence, that's the truth. You can't. I don't even really want to hear the race thing because they're both white.
Listen, all of that's true to me. They both are European.
Yeah.
Both are European.
The next day,
so you both are European.
Jonathan Greenblatt of the Anti-Defamation League opened a nuanced and challenging discussion on the show. Then it was shut down after significant backlash. ABC suspended Goldberg from The View for 2 weeks, which I'm not taking up for Whoopi Goldberg on my best day. But what I'm saying is, let's be consistent. Let's have the same energy. Why is Joe Rogan still prancing around here? And he said 30. Why did Spotify give all of these black artists money to Joe Rogan to do a racist podcast? Answer me that.
Answer me that. Riddle me that one. Is Whoopi Jewish?
She is.
I just can't even.
No, it's white. It's I'm white and I say you can. It's I'm white and I say so. Right now you ain't Jewish, bitch, because we said so. So
period.
Yeah. So not right now you a nigga, bitch. Don't forget that.
Don't forget that. And you a Negro first.
Right. Honestly, I am more concerned with the Colleyville and the Nazi marches. Truly terrifying. Came and went in the news, but a debatable comment on a TV show got so much attention. I can agree with that, but you still soft shoeing.
I can agree with that.
But you're still soft shoeing. That still don't make up for what you just said. You just said you didn't agree with her, even though she was right. Then you're asinine. This don't even make no sense. How you go? You just disagreeing just to disagree?
I promise you. That's all.
I was most offended and frightened by the initial FBI statement that the Colleyville attack was not anti-Semitism. So kind of like when black people say race soldiers are racist and y'all be like, nah, it's just bad police work. They need more training. Something like that. This demonstrates the lack of understanding of what anti-Semitism is, and not just from the general public, but from our main law enforcement agency. Kind of like racism and anti-black racism, huh? Kind of sort of like the same thing. If they were so much allies, if they experienced so much oppression, you would think that they would take their platforms and, advocate for, I don't know, another group of people in this country that experience oppression. Maybe there would be some camaraderie there. But no, y'all choose to issue the same anti-black racism as the white people y'all say y'all not.
And where you really come from, you're trying to distance yourself from.
Right. It's a lot of splainage, but it says, as always, Jewish reactions to comments are varied. 2 Jews, three opinions. No one speaks for all of us. There is no pope, no king, no president of Jews. Okay, that's telling. You heard that? They said they own code. They don't need a leader because they own code. Did you hear that?
I definitely
Did you hear that?
I definitely I'm
trying to bust it down for y'all now. Listen. Listen now. Put it in your eardrum and smoke that.
Did you hear it now?
It said, we hope that we can breathe and use our critical thinking. Admit that we do not walk in other shoes. Understanding that 2 apparently contradicting things can both be true.
Nah, P.
Nah,
P. Nah, P.
No.
See? No. And you exhibited that behavior in this article, and we're calling fish sticks.
Is that there's bad people on both sides type of argument? Fish sticks.
that's that Dub S argument.
Yeah, that's that. I'm trying to take
Dwight
both sides.
Say so. That's Dwight not say so. Yep, just like you said, try to take both sides. That's what that was. Perfect example of that.
He said, understanding. He said, white American Jews can be both privileged and also at great risk. No, you can't. No, you can't. That's what the setup for that was.
If you don't open your mouth, nobody even knows you're Jewish, fam.
Not only that, A lot of Jewish came over here and changed their names, just like Asians. They changed their names to white names. Y'all ain't proud Asians. Y'all don't.
What I'm saying is, he said you could be under attack. I'm saying how? Like, how can you become a
not
target?
if you privileged. That don't even make
That's
sense.
what I just said. So how can you like what is their what are they? I'm trying to let the people know that so they can see that there's nothing. You don't have no proof. It's just what you said. Just because you said it don't make it true.
And look, you notice that's the last paragraph. So this
of course I knew that's what they wanted to leave you with.
Yeah, understand that there are apparently two contradicting things that could be true. White Jews can be both privileged and at great risk. No, the fuck they can't. That doesn't make sense. I'm not stupid. You're not going to make me retarded by saying something retarded and trying to get me to agree with it. Come on, man. Yeah, that's what I said. Distraction. Warning. Distraction. You're about to be distracted. Hell yeah. I swear to God it is.
B1 distraction.
Classic. Yes. Classic. You're right, Z.
Just like the NFL and the NBA. If we're going to keep it 1 thou wow though.
No, they're not ready for the 1 thou wow though. They're not ready for that. It said even Superman changed his name from Hebrew killer. Yeah, right. You feel me? But the reason, okay, so what did we learn here today, kids? I'm white, not say so.
Period.
What was true on Monday could be different on Tuesday, could be different on Wednesday, and then Thursday, if they decide to make Monday true again, it will be.
Period.
And Tuesday and Wednesday don't count no more. Because now there's a new rule on Friday. And it has nothing to do with the rest of the week. Nothing. Like, for real. He said, Carlos Estevez, yes. Charlie Sheen, exactly.
Yeah.
There's a lot of them. You don't see
see
Keanu Reeves. You don't see Keanu Reeves.
He uses both sides, though. He'll click back in with the essays on the slender when it helps him, though.
Oh, yeah, he will.
Hold on. I can be discriminated against, too. I'm from that.
I'm a beaner. I'm a beaner, man.
Do you know who my dad is?
Right.
Do you know who my dad is, bro?
Listen, I ain't trying to hear it. All right, y'all. So listen. The point is this. Just like this counts for us too. Oh, by the way, they demonetized the J Lava channel, y'all. Yep, they getting at me. They getting it started. They demonetized the J Lava channel, right? Under censorship. So we about to cut this YouTube shit a little short and going over to Patreon. Going over to Patreon, y'all. Yep. It looks like they don't want real information out there no more. So unfortunately, it's going to have to be behind a paywall because that's the only way to keep haters out. Y'all see the haters every show. Look here goes some haters right here. And better believe now I'm starting to, you know what I think this is? I was thinking Russian bots, but that's probably what the people who sent to track us, that's them saying that they was on the broadcast. That's how they show. That's their time card. That's they, you know what I'm saying? How they put their hours in. Yeah. Because then they can go back and type in VUR.FYI for your information. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? They can go back and type that up and see if it come in the comment section. Oh, you were working today. See, we thinking that's because I had to think about like nobody's clicking on none of this shit. Right. Nobody in their right mind is clicking on this. So what are they doing? So what are they doing it for? To show that they were here. To show that they were here. So that's y'all punching in, huh? So what if I don't have the comments up? How they know y'all was on this broadcast? I'm talking to y'all now. I know you're there with your look-a-who and ass.
Look-a-who.
How they so how they know y'all was here? Yeah, you can't even say the J word. We said it, but shit, whatever. They already demonetized my shit, so whatever.
Yeah, you can't do nothing else. You can't talk, boy. You talk that blackity black, boy. We gonna make sure you get no dividends. You get no shillings.
Yeah, it's all good though. I ain't gonna hold y'all, but I'm a moja, foja, and scourge about being on code. Make sure you make anti-black racism a public health crisis, because obviously we need it. And take these commercials.
Peace, love.
Music TV.
Everybody know you get the money from that ride before you went on stage. I told you motherfucker I got your money yet, man. What the fuck you mean you ain't got the money yet?
Fuck you think you is, man? Motherfucking Ron O'Neal or something? What you gonna do? I'm supposed to be scared now because you got a pistol, motherfucker.
I got it. Look, I don't play with this shit. You don't even know what I gave to this shit. Self-made with this shit. I slay with this shit. Been a lot of roads I done paved with this shit. Look, see, I don't play with this shit.
Kyrie with the give and go. I get it cheap for the low. More snow than the Eskimo big birdies. Taking flight, change your life in one night. By 2 a.m. if you do it right. Up late like midnight. Small fish, big appetite. Get an extra 4 if you whip it right. Got good gas and it's light bright. Got
He been hula hooping through loopholes, working round shit. You can count lava down, but you can't count them out, baby. Life give me lemons, I make lemon rain die. He been hula hooping through loopholes. I gotta go, gotta hustle to get it. If you ain't talking business, little shawty, you
Hey, Ray Ray.
Hey Rihanna, hey girl, how you doing? I'm into you like Trump's in the Putin. I know that might sound a little confusing. I had to say it for my own amusement. What I'm trying to say is, can we go cruising? Top down, blow some good gas, and live.
Rushing cream leaves, Keith, oil, premium bud. Man, I hustle in the street, but I'm a freak with the love.
Bring that ass over, tryna bring it back. I'm a big dog, tryna bring it back. I'ma slide in the way to bring it back. Let a nigga.
All I wanna do is see you move it. All I wanna do is see you get down. All I wanna do is see you move it. All I wanna do is see you get down. All I wanna do is see you move it. All I wanna do is see you